I want to speak to political scientist Dr. Sophal Ear, an associate professor at Arizona State University. Thank you very much indeed for being with us. Just to go back to this, the deal between Cambodia and Thailand, how solid is it, do you think? I mean, it's been signed. Do you think it will hold?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, I think there's even been recent clashes or disputes, so that assuming that it holds is really a far stretch of the imagination. I think it's likely to break down, in my view.
And what about the rest of the agenda for ASEAN? Do you think that's going to be eclipsed by this particular event, or do you think they'll be able to discuss some kind of trade elements during the day?
Oh, I think they will be. I mean, the big thing right now has been the admission of Timor-Leste as the 11th member of ASEAN, a process that has taken almost 2 decades. And I think everybody wants things to be economically stable, and for the tariffs that are being imposed on everybody to calm down so that they can continue trading again.
And what's the response to the visit from Mr. Trump, and how are people receiving him there?
Well, I think there have been some protests. I saw some signs of "Dump Trump" and other critical mentions, but generally, I think from a political standpoint, from the high level, the desire is to keep him happy or out of their way, so that it's kind of resignation to being pragmatic around Trump.
And so we know this is a trip which involves also Mr. Trump going to Japan and also to South Korea, and he's due to meet the Chinese President Xi in South Korea. The reports this morning that negotiators are moving forward to the final details of a trade agreement. If that happens, how big an impact will it have, do you think?
Well, I think the concern is that if he does have a grand bargain with Xi, it might sell out some security concerns that the region has, that Southeast Asia has about China. The U.S. is a kind of guarantor of peace for a number of countries with treaty alliances with them. And so it's a concern that, Trump is always into these grand bargains. And what if he essentially does something that disadvantages their security? That's always there.
And the visit to Japan, what do you think there will be on the agenda there?
Well, I think there's always, of course, there's the fact that Japan has its first female prime minister, and so there's going to be a desire certainly to try to find a way in which Japan and the U.S. can have the kind of trade that they've enjoyed in the past. But of course, with Trump's penchant for tariffs, this is going to be harder.
And do you think overall that it puts, in some ways, President Trump puts ASEAN more on the map than it has been in the past?
I'm afraid not. This visit to Malaysia seems to have been orchestrated around the idea of him being seen signing a peace deal in which he takes credit for Cambodia and Thailand, and that is priority number one for him, collecting peace deals that he claims credit for. So ASEAN wants to be in the spotlight, but he has managed to steal the spotlight as usual.
Sophal Ear, thank you very much indeed for talking to us. Thank you.
Thank you.